that would be my first job, in which I played a bellboy. My lines were paging Mr. Jones, paging Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, I believe I ad-libbed that. That was my entire part. That was my first major moment. I guess my second major moment was when I was brought into the office of the man who was responsible for the actors that were under contract to Columbia Pictures at the time, and he told me that I would never be successful in the business. And then he told me a story about Tony Curtis. He said that when Tony Curtis was first in the movie, he delivered a bag of groceries, and you took one look at that person and you knew that was a movie star. And I leaned across his desk and I said, I thought you were supposed to think that that was a grocery delivery boy. And he threw me out of his office, and later managed to get me fired. So that's the second. Getting fired from that job was really fantastic for me because it let me loose again. That leaves two more nominations, and I've had a lot of fun in this business. I've had a very good fortune. I've worked with fantastic people, and I'm delighted that I'm still working. I have no plans to quit, and I enjoy what I'm doing as much as I ever did, probably more, and find it engaging and stimulating and frightening. So I hope that answers your question.
Bien, vamos con Adolfo.
Plays their part in the world responsibly, ethically. I admire so many people. I don't have any particular heroes. I never did. I didn't really believe in heroes. I believe in real people, in the real world. But I'm not, I don't have a list of names available. And as far as hiding from Hollywood, I like to get away from Los Angeles. There is no Hollywood. It's an industry. It's not a place. The place is Los Angeles, and it's becoming a hard place to live because of the density of the place. So I like to get away to the country, and we have a home in the country where we spend much time as possible. Thank you.
And well, I'm closing this Q&A asking you, what did you consider to accept to work on The Call of the Wild? Was of the meaning of the story and the culture, or your character, or the people that was involved in it?
All of the above. All of the above. I thought the book is worthy of a powerful retelling of it, and in this case, we wanted to make a family film. It's a very tough book. It's the reality of nature is graphically described in this book, and we wanted to do a version of it that told the essential story of Call of the Wild. It would be a family film, a film that people would go out of the house to see in a movie theater, as rare as that seems these days. But it's the kind of film that Hollywood used to make, I think, and rarely does anymore. So I admired it for its. I haven't worked for a family audience really. I mean, yes, the Indiana Jones and the Star Wars films have become sort of staples of family entertainment, and they're passed on generation to generation through families. And I'm very grateful for that because I think it's had a lot to do with my being able to sustain a career through generations. And I hadn't done a family film for a while, and I thought it would be nice to do that. I thought it would be interesting to work with the technical issue of not having the animals present. I liked the people involved. I had a very good script from Michael Green. We had a really exciting young director named Chris Saunders, who was successful in the animation world, making his first foray into live action film. So it was a lovely project. It was, and it fit into my schedule, and I love to work. So that was essentially why I ended up doing it.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
sharing these moments with us. Ahora vamos a pasar al protocolo, vamos a hacerlo por filas.